I have one big concern about balance exercises like this that I want to share with you today. And in today's video, I'm going to reveal what that concern is and what you should be doing instead. My name is Will Harlow and I'm the Over-Fifties specialist physio here at HT Physio in Farnham. And I've helped thousands of people over 50 to improve their balance and prevent falls no matter their age. Now, before I go any further, I just need to make you aware that doing exercises like standing on one leg or standing in a tandem or standing close stance like this are great balancing exercises that have been shown to improve your static balance. They're certainly not a waste of time, and I'm not suggesting for one moment that you stop doing them. My only concern with these exercises is that they only improve your balance in one position. Now, if you think about it, most people are doing balance exercises to prevent a fall. That's the very purpose of them. And most falls do not happen when we're stood still. They happen when we're turning, they happen when we're walking and we catch our foot. They happen when we're on the move. So the body responds to specifically what we've been practicing. So if you just practice static balancing, you're going to get really, really good at static balance. And that's a really good thing. That helps you in many other areas of life. But in terms of preventing falls, just practicing your static balance is leaving a huge unanswered question as to when you're moving, you're still going to be at risk. Now, the movement we need to develop, or the skill we need to develop, is something called dynamic balance. So that is your balance as you're moving around. So what I'm going to show you today is a dynamic balance exercise that you can add into your routine to do alongside your static balance work as well. So you're covering all bases and hopefully going to prevent any future falls. So here is the exercise I want you to add into your routine to help round off your balance practice. It's called the tightrope walk. And if this is the first time you've practiced this kind of thing, what I'd like you to do is position yourself so that you've got a wall on one side and then a chair or a couple of chairs lined up next to you, almost like you've created a corridor. Because what we're going to be doing is challenging your balance. And if you were to wobble, I want you to have something next to you to grab hold of so that you don't fall. Okay, I'm not going to show you with the chair just because I want the camera to show the full thing. But if you're doing this at home, have something on this side as well. Now, the exercise is really, really simple. We're going to imagine that you've got a tightrope out in front of you like that, and you're going to walk along it without losing your balance. So you're going to start off by putting one foot in front of the other, heel touching the toe. And then you're going to go to the next foot, heel touching the toe. And we've got this tightrope in front, so we're walking very, very narrow, and we want our heel to touch our toe every single time. Now, because our center of support is so narrow, it presents a real challenge to maintain your balance. So again, we can turn and go back the other way. And the slower you do this, the harder it is. Because even though we're still moving, it's like riding a bike. If you try and ride a bike really, really slowly, it's much harder than trying to ride a bike quickly because you've got that inertia. But when we're doing it on our feet, it's no different. When you do it nice and slow, you're going to get more wobbles, but a wobble is actually a good thing. It means you've pushed your balance to the point where it's been challenged. Now, you can see this is very similar to some of the static exercises that people do when they stand like this with one foot in front of the other, but the difference is we're dynamic. We're moving throughout. Now, if you want to make this harder for yourself, and this is a bit more advanced, you can start to look at different areas of the room. So keep your eyes moving. Our eyes make up a huge percentage of our balance centers. So if we don't lock our eyes on one particular thing, we're almost stopping our eyes from helping us as much, which means we're challenging our proprioceptors that live in our legs and in the other joints in our body to do more of the work. So if you want a challenge, move your eyes around. You'll see that it makes it much harder for me to do this exercise, and it will be the same for you as well. Now, tightrope walking is a lovely way to practice your balance. It's super relevant for walking because even though you don't walk like this normally, you are moving forward as you walk. So it has much more relevance to your day-to-day life. and it's going to improve that dynamic balance. I would practice this for 2 to 3 minutes per day. That's all you need to do in addition to your single leg stands and the other things that you do as well. And you're going to round off your balance practice beautifully and hopefully prevent a fall. So that's my big concern about most people's balance exercises. I hope you found this video useful and that the alternative I suggested is going to be helpful for you as well. If you give it a go, why not come back, drop us a comment and let us know how you found it, because it does help us to know whether or not we're hitting the mark with these videos. So thank you if you take the time. And if you want to improve your balance and your strength and your mobility even further, I've got loads of ideas to help you do just that in my brand new book, Thriving Beyond 50, the 2024 edition. You can pick up your copy on Amazon by going into the description box, clicking the link and then purchasing it from there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I'll speak to you again on the next video.